In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to build an Excel dashboard with PivotTables, slicers, and filter. Let's jump right in. Start by opening your Excel workbook so it's ready in front of you. Look at the bottom of the screen and click the Data tab so you're viewing the imported sales table. Now right-click that same Data tab, then click Insert from the menu that appears. Choose Worksheet from the list, and click OK to confirm. A fresh blank sheet will pop up. Double-click the New Sheets tab to make the name editable, and type the word Dashboard. Then press Enter to lock it in. Once it's renamed, click and hold the Dashboard tab and drag it to the left of the Data tab so it sits at the front of your workbook. Next, you're going to create the pivot table that powers the dashboard. Click the Data tab at the bottom to return to your data. Click anywhere inside the sales table so Excel knows what you're working with. Up in the ribbon, click Insert, then click Pivot Table, which sits at the top left of the Insert tab. A dialog box will open. Leave the table or range field showing the existing table name, and then choose the option that says Existing Worksheet. Click into the Location field and type the cell reference formula shown on screen, and feel free to adjust the values so it works for your own layout. Once you're happy, click OK. A blank pivot table placeholder will appear on the dashboard sheet, and the pivot table fields pane will open on the right. Now build the layout. In the pivot table fields pane on the right, find Category and click its checkbox so it drops into the Rows box. Next, drag Region into the Columns box so your regions spread across the top. After that, place Amount into the Values box, and Excel will display it as Sum of Amount by default. You should now see a clean crosstab of total sales by category and region, complete with a grand total row and a grand total column. If this helped, hit like and subscribe for more quick tutorials. It's time to visualize the data with a chart. Click any cell inside the pivot table to make sure it's selected. Up in the ribbon, click Pivot Table Analyze, then click Pivot Chart. In the dialog that opens, scroll to find Clustered Column. Select it, and then click OK. Once the chart appears, drag it across the sheet so it sits neatly to the right of the pivot table, giving your dashboard a balanced side-by-side look. Now let's wire in the slicer so users can filter everything interactively. Click any cell inside the pivot table again to anchor your selection. In the ribbon, click Pivot Table Analyze. Then click Insert Slicer. A dialog will appear with a list of available fields. Tick the box next to Region, then tick the box next to Category, and click OK to confirm. Two slicer boxes will drop onto the sheet. Drag the two slicers down below the chart so they sit roughly over the cells indicated, giving you a tidy control area underneath the visuals. And that's your dashboard built. Your dashboard sheet now shows a titled layout that includes a crosstab pivot table of total sales by category and region, a clustered column pivot chart sitting beside it, and region and category slicers that filter both the table and the chart at once whenever you click a button. Below all of this, the filter ribbon order list refreshes live as you change the region cell. Clicking any slicer button will refilter the pivot table and chart together in one motion, and changing the value in cell C20 will rewrite the filter list automatically without you ever touching the underlying formula. You've now got an interactive Excel dashboard that pulls together pivot tables, slicers, and the filter function into one clean view. Take a moment to test each slicer button and switch the region in cell C20 to confirm everything responds the way it should. Thanks for following along, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.